What's up, guys? Time Jim here. Today, I'm going to be talking about Secret Wars and, bringing to the table pretty much 5 questions that I think are prevalent to Secret Wars, and I think that should be answered from Marvel and Hickman. But before I get started with that, I just want to say that I'm sorry for this delay. That for this video, I wanted to get this out earlier. I had a script written up and everything, and I did recording after recording and stuff like that. Did tweaks to the script, you can say, and for some reason, I just couldn't get it the way I wanted. It sounded too robotic. Even though the writing and everything, that sounded great, like a great article, but to me at least, but I don't know, it just, when I read it and stuff like that, it sounded boring, it sounded robotic, my voice sounded robotic, and I just couldn't get past that. So I'm going to do this video like I've always done it. From the heart, by the hip, and just shoot out whatever comes to mind with that. I really worked hard on it, though. Like I said, I had a script written up. I talked about different points and stuff like that that I thought were very compelling. So basically what I'm saying is that I worked hard on it. It failed ultimately, and forgive me if this looks like a just randomly put together video, but I really wanted to do a really good job on this video, and ultimately it failed. So I didn't want to leave you guys hanging and make a promise about a video and not do it. But so here's Secret Wars video. I'm hoping this makes up for it, and I hope I do well in this video, and really hoping you guys enjoy it. Okay, so Secret Wars, guys, it's been talked about for weeks now, ever since Marvel announced it, and it's just been a big thing. Marvel did a little, I guess what you can call, press conference or whatever like that, announcing about Secret Wars and what's going to go on. But there's still some questions as to what is going to happen during Secret Wars. So, to me, there's 5 questions that I think Marvel and Hickman himself need to answer, either before Secret Wars happens or during when Secret Wars, when it happens. And I think these are the most important questions that need to be answered, not just to fans, to readers, but I think it just needs to be questioned to the comic book community in general. Okay, so I'm going to go down a list of 5 questions that I think are very relevant to Secret Wars right now. So let's start off with number 1. Where is the Living Tribunal and where is Eternity? So let's start off with I guess you could say, the underclassmen of the abstracts, of the constructs, and that's Eternity. We haven't seen Eternity at all during the storylines. I don't know, I haven't read any tie-ins, he might be in a tie-in, but Eternity hasn't been seen throughout this whole thing. And you would think, with all the incursions that are happening into the main 616 universe, that he would have a say in it. He'd be like, whoa, hey, what's going on here? There's these Earths encroaching into our reality. I need to put a stop to this, or try to put a stop to this, or even tell, if he knows what's going on, to say to all the players involved, all the the Illuminati and the Avengers and stuff like that, to S.H.I.E.L.D., saying, I can't do anything about it, or I'm being stopped somehow. So we still don't. Hopefully we'll get answers to that during Secret Wars. Now, Living Tribunal, however, we've seen him die in the pages of New Avengers number 8. Now, I'm using quotes in the word die because it's presumed he is dead. Hickman nor Marvel has actually come out and said that he's dead. So there's still questions about that, though. If he is dead, how did he die? Why did he die? And how did he die? Hopefully we get answers to this during Secret Wars. And if he's alive, why hasn't, just like Eternity, why hasn't he put a stop to this? It could be the old canon, survival of the fittest type of thing. That's one of his biggest things, is survival of the fittest, much like Apocalypse. But we'll see if he's actually dead or not. And and like I said, hopefully we will get answers during or before Secret Wars. So let's hope so. Another question that I think needs to be brought up is, why is Secret Wars just an Earth event? We're going to see a bunch of stories in Battleworld that are just pertaining to Earth events, which I'm not saying they don't deserve a piece of land, but there's a lot of Earth-based type stories that are getting a big chunks of land in Battleworld. And as comic readers, as Marvel enthusiasts, we love our cosmic stories too. So it's not shocking, but that one of the stories is the Infinity Gauntlet, which, as I said before, is an essential read. It's a must read, and it looks like it's going to be on New Xandar. By the look of the cover of the Infinity Gauntlet, we see young Nova on there, and the Nova Corps is from Xandar. So, I think we should get other stories. I really think we should get other stories from other places, and like Secret Invasion, Kree Skrull War, all those other books, and I think those deserve other places on the map. Another question that I think is very, very relevant is that why can't they just undo this with the Instafix from Reed Richards? Not Reed Richards, but Franklin Richards. And I can only really think of two reasons why, as far as universe goes, continuity-wise, why this wouldn't happen. One is that, much like the Infinity Gauntlet, maybe Franklin Richards is only powerful enough to do stuff in his our reality, the 616 reality. Less likely, but it's possible. The writers Marvel could say, he's restrained to his universe or whatever like that. I don't think that's the reason, but it's a possibility. The second reason is, I think, which is the more likely, is that there's otherworldly forces preventing him from doing so. It could be the Black Priest, it could be the One Above All, it could be even Living Tribunal if he's alive. It could be Rabum Al, which is the person or the entity that's behind all these incursions. We don't know. Hopefully, like I said, we find out soon. I'm hoping so. Marvel, come on, throw us a bone here. I would love to have these questions answered, or at least tell us that these questions will be answered. So, yeah, I don't think there's going to be an Instafix with Franklin Richards, to be honest. I don't think they should throw Instafix with Franklin Richards. It would just be poor story writing and Deus Ex Machina, and yeah, I would not advise that. And I frankly, there originally is no Instafix with this whole Secret Wars thing at all. So the next question is, who will die? I think more question is, who will be brought back, or who will stay? Many speculations have been running wild, and one of the things is Wolverine going to come back? And my theory is that the Wolverine that died, he's going to be replaced by Old Man Logan. We already seen Old Man Logan have his own turf in Battleworld. I think this would be a great idea. A lot of other YouTubers and Marvel enthusiasts, podcasters, they've also speculated this. I think it's a great idea. Have Old Man Logan in the main 616 and sort of relive his glory days and wonder, sort of a man at a time type of thing, like Captain America. I think it would make for some great reading. It would be. So, there's that possibility. Another character that is going to die is Wade. Now, we already know, Marvel already announced that he's going to die. But if he dies, which version will we see? If we even see him at all? One I can think of is the Deadpool from Deadpool Kills the Marvel Universe. That's one, or maybe even Lady Deadpool from the Deadpool Corps. We maybe see him replaced as the Deadpool of the new Marvel Universe. It's a possibility that the second one's a long shot. I think. I don't know, guys. We'll see. Maybe not. We will not even see Deadpool at all. He is coming out with another movie, but is Fox owned, and we all know the story between Fox and Marvel right now. Not in a very good relationship, so only time will tell. Like all this other stuff, only time will tell. Now, who is gonna die? We talk about who might be brought back, but now who's gonna die? My biggest guess who's gonna die, and probably the biggest shocker, will be Lady Thor. Her book have some mixed reviews, and the fanfare with her in the beginning wasn't very good. Some people love her, not very many people enjoy her. I mean, I heard the books are actually pretty good, but people want their Thor back. They want their Odinson back. So we may see Lady Thor die. Hopefully we'll get to reveal who she actually is before or during Secret Wars. You know, that would be really nice, but I don't know. I really think this version of Thor may be gone now. Maybe not actually die, but we may see Mjolnir get back into the hands of Odinson Thor. So that's a possibility. Now this next one, while I speculated and it kind of brings a little bit of a tear to my eye, is Spider-Man. Now, Peter Parker dying, it's kind of a radical idea since Spider-Man is one of Marvel's biggest characters. But they've already pretty much everyone's dead set on having Miles Morales in the new universe. So the question is, will Peter Parker die? Maybe. I'm thinking more of along the line as he can mentor Miles Morales in the ways of being Spider-Man. That could be a possibility. We don't know. I think that's the most likely and probably the best idea that Marvel can do, and the best move that Marvel can do, because no one wants to see Peter Parker die. Everybody wants to see him live, wants to see him have a family like it did in the cover. I would personally love it, and that would just bring joy to my heart, and I would love Marvel forever for that. So the last question, I think, and the most prevalent question, I think, for this whole thing is, will this all work? Will this all work? And I think that's the best question we all could ask, because we all seen the New 52, what happened with that. It didn't come with much success at the beginning, but now it's chucked along the line. So now Marvel's at bat, and I think all the pressure falls on Marvel getting this right the first time, because if it slips up at all, I think people are going to call them out on it, and it's going to turn out disastrous. Now, Marvel has a lot of confidence in this. They come out and said, this is it. This is what we're going to do. There's no turning back to this. We know you'll enjoy this. We think you'll enjoy this, and I love that confidence about that. But the thing is, us Marvel fans, we're Marvel enthusiasts, we're pretty much a finicky group, and we like the way things are. I'm one of them, the whole Spider-Man thing, I won't get into that, but yes, that's one of the things, and, only time will tell if fans accept this or not. Secret Wars goes along, fans will either love it or hate it, but we'll see how much of the fans will love it or hate it. That's the big question that needs to be answered. And summertime and during this year, we will see if this all pans out and if this works or not. And I'm really excited to see this happen, and I am really stoked to see Secret Wars happen and see the new direction where Marvel is going right now, and hopefully everyone else will. If not, then Marvel's going to be in a really big rut after this, and that's not going to be a good thing to see. So thanks for watching, guys. I hope you liked this video. Like I said, I really wanted to get to make this a real great quality video, but ultimately it just didn't pan out, and I'm really kind of disappointed in that. But other than that, I really just hope you enjoy it. I hope you continue watching the vids, and hopefully we'll all get to enjoy Secret Wars with this. So with that being said, thanks a lot for watching, guys. I appreciate it. Hopefully sometime in the near future I can get you guys a really great, awesome video that just has great stuff in it. So take care, guys. Thanks for watching. I hope you guys have a great week and enjoy. All right, take care, guys. Bye.